Welcome to yoga. My name is Fatimata and I will be guiding you through your practice today. Let's go ahead and begin reclining on our backs. So just go ahead and come all the way onto your back on your mats. And then begin to bend your knees. Bring the soles of your feet right next to your sit bones. Your hands are by your side. If you reach, you should be able to catch your heels with your hands. And then gently begin to spread your feet wide, about the width of your entire mat. As you spread those feet wide, gently allow your knees to come together and touch. And now bring one hand on your lower belly, another hand on your heart or your chest. And then here you are into what we call reclining teepee pose. And so take a moment here to relax your shoulders. Feel your shoulders on the mats. Close your eyes and relax your neck. And as you rest here for just a few breaths, begin to bring your full conscious awareness in the room you are in, on your mat, inside of your body. You have arrived for yoga. And gently scanning your body from the tip of your toes all the way through your head, a few times back and forth. Just notice, how are you feeling today? Physically, emotionally, and mentally. Allowing the fullness of who you are to be present right here, right now. Knowing that however you're feeling and wherever you are in your yoga practice, you belong on your mat. Notice the movement of your belly under one arm, and maybe your heartbeat under the other. Your belly is moving as the effect of your breath. Become keenly aware of your breath. Let's take a deep inhale together through our nose. And then exhale out through your mouth. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. Last one. In through your nose. Out through your mouth. Maintain that sound next time around with your lips sealed. So in through your nose. And then out through your nose. Beautiful. You're beginning to make a soothing sound of a wave in the back of your throat. Breathing the way that we call Ujjayi, the breath of victory. In through your nose and then out through your nose. And maintain this way of breathing throughout the entire practice today. Ujjayi is a way of breathing that allows you to feel relaxed and activate your parasympathetic nervous system. But it's also just a beautiful tool that assists you throughout class. We can think in the past, we can project our thoughts in the future, but we can only breathe in the present. So allow your breath to anchor you in this present moment. And if you want to set an intention for your practice, now is the time for yourself or anybody you would like to dedicate it to today. Now with your breath set, your intention set for this practice, just go ahead and gently bring your knees into your chest. Hug your knees into your chest. Roll onto your right side and then make yourself come all the way up. And then we're going to come into all fours on your yoga mat, tabletop position. So come into all fours here. Continue to breathe with Ujjayi. Begin to spread your fingertips as wide as you can. There's space in between every finger. Begin to stack your shoulders above your wrists and your hips above your knees. Gently release the top of the feet on your mat. On an inhale, drop your belly, lift your chest and gaze up toward the sky for cow pose. And then as you exhale, press into your head and round your back toward the ceiling for cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. 2 more. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Last one. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. On your next inhale, come back to a tabletop position, neutral spine. Keep breathing here. And then when you're ready, on an inhale, extend your right leg back, parallel to your mat. Your toes are pointing down. Allow yourself to find your balance here. Continue to breathe with Ujjayi. And if you're ready, begin to extend your left arm forwards, coming into our first active pose of class, sunbird pose. Maintain your breath and gaze down so that your cervical spine is aligned with the rest of your entire spine. Deep, steady breath. Keep your lower abs engaged. Take a deep inhale here. And then on your next exhale, release your hand, release your knee, tabletop. Next inhale, left leg back, parallel to your mat. Your toes are pointing down. Continue to breathe, and when you're ready and find balance, extend your right arm forward for sunbird pose. Rotate your palm, your pinkies facing down, your thumb is reaching up toward the sky. And if you're aware about your hips for just a moment, you would like them to be about evenly lifted, the same height. Let's take one more deep inhale here. On your next exhale, release your hands, release your knee, tabletop. Next inhale, come to the top of a push-up on your yoga mat. This is also called plank pose. Continue to breathe. Your fingertips are still widespread. Tuck your belly in. On your next inhale, begin to shift your heart, your chest forward. There. And then as you exhale, gently lower all the way down on your mat. One vertebrae at a time. Your belly's on your mat, your thighs. Release the top of your feet. Begin to bring your hands right next to your lower ribs. On an inhale, lift your chest up for a gentle back bend, also called baby cobra. Continue to breathe here. And see if you can lift your hands off the mat. There. And then slowly release them back down. The goal is just to show you that there should be almost no weight on your hands. Take an inhale here. And then exhale, release. Forward fold. One more time. Inhale, baby cobra. Expand your collarbones. Exhale, forward fold. Last one. Inhale, baby cobra. And pause. Keep breathing here as you hug your elbows in toward each other. And if you're still aware of your body, feel that bend in your lower back. Take a deep inhale here. On your next exhale, tuck your toes, lift your hips, and press back to your first downward facing dog of class. We'll be here for a few breaths. Spread your feet wide, about hip distance apart. For any of you at home who have low back pain or tight hamstrings, it helps to bring your feet about the width of your hips. You can walk your dog if you want, maybe bending your right knee and then lowering the opposite heel, your left heel down, switching back and forth. Allow yourself to really connect with your body here. It's your real teacher. Every instruction in this class is a suggestion for your practice. Allow yourself to connect to your body and to use it as an instrument for the practice. Take one more deep breath here. On your next inhale, begin to look forward in between your hands. Maybe even bend your knees. And then as you exhale, gently walk your feet all the way to the top of your mat. Forward fold, spread your feet hip distance apart. Bend your knees as generously as you can. And an option to grab here opposite hands with opposite elbows. And here we are into ragdoll pose. Relax your neck completely. Maybe shaking your head yes or shaking your head no. One more deep inhale here. On your next exhale, release your hands, forward fold. Next inhale, bring your hands on your shins for flat back or halfway lift and stay there. Keep breathing. Now the goal here is to lift the crown of your head enough like Anya here so that your back is straight and your legs are also straight. There's always an option to micro bend your knees. Take one more deep breath here. And then on your next inhale, begin to shift the weight on your toes. There's almost no weight on your heels. And as you do that, you can feel your heart coming forward. That's your flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Bend your knees again. And on your next inhale, begin to rise all the way up, extending your arms out and up overhead. Upward salute, Urdhva Hastasana. And then as you exhale, gently bring your hands together into a prayer mudra by your heart, also called Anjali. Feel your heartbeat, and then release your hands by your side. Standing mountain Tadasana on your mat. Your feet can remain hip distance apart, or you can bring them together. Whatever helps you feel grounded. Notice that your chin is parallel to the floor and the crown of your head is reaching high toward the sky. Continue to breathe with Ujjayi as you draw your shoulders back, your hands by your side, fingers reaching down towards the floor. And now take a moment here and close your eyes in Tadasana for a few breaths. This is a pose in yoga that promotes stillness, strength, and relaxed power. The myth of Tadasana goes that as you stand here firmly rooted through your feet and still like a mountain, notice how the part of your body that is closest to the sky or the heavens is your head. And this is where you receive the blessing that flows throughout your entire body like a river. And so as you receive the blessing, reconnect with your breath and your intention for this practice. And so together, maybe we can set a collective intention to practice or cultivate more aliveness on our yoga mat today so that we can carry it forward in our everyday life. And now slowly reopen your eyes and let's flow through half sun salutation, A's. Inhale, arms up to the sky. Exhale, forward fold. On an inhale, halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise up, upward salute. Exhale, bring your hands to Anjali Mudra. That's a half sun. Let's do it one more time. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold, dive in. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise all the way up. Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, hands to Anjali. One last time. Inhale, arms up. Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, forward fold. Uttanasana. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, forward fold. Let it go. Inhale, arms up. Reach up. Upward salute. Exhale, bring your hands to Anjali. On your next inhale, begin to bend your knees, lower your hips. And then extend your arms up to the sky for chair pose or Utkatasana. Continue to breathe here. And if you imagine yourself sitting on the chair, begin to lower your hips and shift the weight on your heels. If you look down, you should be able to see and lift all 10 toes. And then just slowly release them down. Gaze forward, extend your hands high. Your pinkies are facing each other. Notice any sensations arising in your body. Maybe your thighs are burning, but can you observe it with a non-judgmental mind? Because it's impermanent. Go ahead and take one more deep inhale here. On your next exhale, forward fold all the way. Inhale, halfway lift. On your next exhale, gently send your left leg back, all the way back as you drop your left knee on your mat. And then pause here. Begin to look and make sure that your right knee is bent right above your right ankle. And when you're ready, inhale, arms up to the sky for Anjaneyasana or low lunge pose. Continue breathing. You can always send your right leg more toward the right edge of your yoga mat so that you maintain a beautiful neutral rotation. We're going to hug our inner thighs toward each other. Take one more deep inhale here. On your next exhale, release your hands down, tuck your left toes, lift your left knee, then bring your left leg to meet your right top of the mat. Flat back, inhale. On your next exhale, send your right leg back. We're gonna drop the right knee, release the top of the right foot on your mat. Take a breath. Allow yourself to be present every transition. On an inhale, arms up to the sky for low lunge, Anjaneyasana. Deep, steady breath. Relax your shoulders above your hips. And as you mindfully extend your hands high toward the sky, know that your energy is rising towards your hands, what in yoga we call Udana Vayu. Take one more deep inhale here. On your next exhale, release your hands down, tuck your right toes, lift your right knee, and then we're gonna bring the right leg to meet the left, top of the mat. Flat back, inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Feet together, bend your knees, lower your hips. Inhale, chair pose or Utkatasana. Relax your jaw. Find a deeper breath here. Go ahead and take one more deep inhale. On your next exhale, straighten your legs. Bring your hands to Anjali or prayer. And just feel your heartbeat again. It might be faster this time around as you're getting warmer and bringing more heat into your body. We're gonna repeat that sequence, our sun salutation beat today. One breath, one movement. So that we're also getting a little bit of cardio for the health of our hearts. So when you're ready, inhale, chair pose. Exhale, forward fold. Flat back, inhale. Exhale, send your left leg back. Drop your left knee. Inhale, arms up, Anjaneyasana. As you exhale, lower both hands down. Tuck your left toes. Bring your left leg to meet your right. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, right leg back. Right knee on your mat. Inhale, arms to the sky. Low lunge. Exhale, hands on your mat. Bring your right leg to meet your left. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Knees bent. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, straighten your legs. Bring your hands together. One more time. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, forward fold. Flat back, inhale. Exhale, send your left leg back. Drop your left knee. On an inhale, mindfully, arms to the sky. Exhale, lower both hands down. Bring your left leg to meet your right. Flat back, inhale. Exhale, right leg back. Right knee on your mat. Inhale, arms up. As you exhale, lower both hands down. Gently bring your right leg to meet your left. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Knees bent. Inhale, chair pose. On an exhale, straighten your legs. Bring your hands together. On an inhale, extend both arms up to the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Flat back, inhale. Exhale, step back to plank pose this time. And when you're ready, just lower halfway for chaturanga. Inhale to a cobra or upward facing dog, thighs off the mat. Now exhale, press back to downward facing dog. On an inhale, extend your right leg up to the sky. Exhale, step your right foot forward, spin your back foot flat. Inhale, arms up to the sky for Virabhadrasana 1 or Warrior 1. Continue breathing. Maintain your right knee bent right above your right ankle. Gently bring your awareness on your hips, and we're gonna rotate the outer edge of the left hip forward. Beautiful. Extend your arms high, your palms facing each other. Take one more deep inhale here. On your next exhale, right arm forward, left arm back as you open up for Warrior 2 or Virabhadrasana 2. And if you just take a moment to peek down and look at your feet, your front heel should be intersecting the arc of your back foot in Warrior 2. Gently bring the gaze back over your top middle finger. Relax your jaw here and notice that there is even distribution of weight among your feet. We're going to begin to rotate the right palm up toward the sky. On an inhale, extend your right hand overhead as you begin to straighten your right leg, coming into a reverse triangle pose. Feel the stretch on the right side of your body. And remain committed to your breath and your intention for this practice. The Zen masters say, if you commit to nothing, you'll become distracted by everything. So go ahead and take one more deep conscious breath here. On your next inhale, slowly re-extend your arms out. And then from here, we're gonna begin to extend our right arm forward. See how far you can reach. And then on your next exhale, release your right hand on your right shin or a block. Extend your left arm out. Trikonasana, triangle pose. We'll be here for a few breaths. Rotate your chest open and make more room for breath. You know, with its 3 angles, the triangle is one of the strongest and most stable shapes in nature. And so see if you can find more stability here by focusing on your breath and more strength through your feet. Always remember you can micro bend that right knee so that you know that you are working out your muscles and not your joints. Let's take one more deep breath here. On your next inhale, back to reverse triangle. Exhale, lower both hands down. Step back to plank. Same exhale, chaturanga. Inhale to your own back bend, cobra rata. Exhale, downward facing dog. On your next inhale, extend your left leg up to the sky. Exhale, step your left foot forward, spin your back foot flat. Inhale, arms up, Virabhadrasana 1 or Warrior 1. And continue breathing here. If you're mindful of the ground underneath your feet, actively press down with your feet down. And that is Pranavayu, downward flow of energy in your body. Let's take one more deep inhale here. On your next exhale, left arm forward, right arm back as we open for Virabhadrasana 2 or Warrior 2. And you can see your arms are extending outward here in Warrior 2, and that's Vyanavayu, upward flow of energy. So every pose you take in yoga is really about moving your energies in all different directions. And while you do that, you maintain the focus on your breath. Gently begin to rotate your left palm up toward the ceiling. On an inhale, we're going to extend our left arm overhead as the left leg comes straight. And here we are into reverse triangle pose. And feel the stretch this time on the left side of your body. And maybe if you're still in our intention, our collective intention, asking yourself, how do I cultivate more aliveness on my mat? Take one more deep breath here. And then on your next inhale, slowly come back, arms extend. We're going to extend that left arm forward, reach, reach, reach. And then as you exhale, release your left hand on your left chin, extend your right arm out. For triangle pose, Trikonasana. This is a pose in yoga that also symbolizes the 3 gunas or qualities of our mind and our bodies. Tamas guna is the quality of inertia and unconsciousness, which creates indifference. Rajas guna is the quality of creativity and passion that we need for manifesting things. And then there's sattva guna, the quality of lightness and consciousness that is necessary to sustain a harmonious living and an enlightened awareness. So gently take one more deep breath here. On your next inhale, back to reverse triangle. And then as you exhale, lower both hands down, step back to plank, Vinyasa Flow. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Beautiful. Let's take a deep inhale here through your nose. Exhale out through your mouth. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. And then gently go ahead and drop your knees. And then crawl your knees all the way to the top of your mat. Knees together as you spread your feet wide. Go ahead and grab a block if you have one available at home, or anything that can really support you. And you can place that right in between your feet and then lower your sit bones down. And this is a moment where we dedicate our entire practice to our breath as we practice pranayama together. So place your hands on your lap, facing up or down, your choice. Again, chin parallel to the floor. Begin to close your eyes. Take a deep inhale through your nose. Exhale out through your mouth. And now seal your lips and through your nose. Inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold there. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. Exhale, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. Exhale, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. Take a deep inhale through your nose. Exhale out through your mouth. And then slowly reopen your eyes as you bring your consciousness back in the room. Go ahead and lift your hips and just grab a block or whatever was supporting you. Place it by the side, by your yoga mat. Cross your feet behind you and lower your sit bones all the way down. We're going to bring the outer edges of the feet together. Option to grab your big toes with your first 2 fingers, allowing your knees to fall away from each other to their own degree. There's no need to add pressure on your knees. Inhale, lengthen your spine here. And then as you exhale, bend your elbows and lean forward for bound angle pose. Relax your neck completely. And just notice your belly that moves. It rises and expands every time you inhale, and then fall and contract every time you exhale. One more breath here. On your next inhale, re-extend your spine. Come all the way back up. We're going to bring the hands on the outer edges of the knees. Bring the knees together. Extend your legs forward. All 10 toes flat. Getting ready for Dandasana. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, begin to lean forward towards your toes. And here, maybe your hands rest on your toes, maybe on your ankles or your shins. You can even bring a block again and support your hands with. And maintain your awareness on your breath. It is important to remember the great saying that yoga is not about whether you can touch your toes. It is about what you learn on the way down. And so wherever you are, it's perfect. On your next inhale, gently begin to rise all the way back up, straight spine. We're going to extend our arms forward. And then when you're ready, gently make your way all the way onto your back, just like where we started. Bend your knees and hug your knees into your chest. Rock side to side here, massaging your upper back. And then slowly release the soles of the feet on your mat, right next to your sit bones. Again, spread your feet about the width of your hips and notice that you should be able to reach your heels with your hands. From here, extend your hands forward, palms facing down by your side. Inhale, press into your feet and maybe your hands. And then as you exhale, gently lift your hips up toward the sky. And here you are into bridge pose. Maintain your shoulders on your mat. And it's so important to avoid turning right or left when you're here in bridge because you want to protect your neck. Option to always interlace your hands under your lower back. I see Shauna and Anya doing it. Also Marcus. And then as you do that, you can draw your shoulder blades toward each other. You'll find a deeper bend. One more deep inhale here. And then on your next exhale, gently release your hands and then lower all the way down your hips on the mat. Go ahead and hug your knees into your chest. We're going to counter that back bend you just did. And then gently begin to cross your right foot on top of your left knee, left thigh. And as you do that, maybe thread that right palm and grab the back of your left thigh or your left shin. Keep your right toes flexed so that your right knee is protected. Reclining pigeon pose. Continue breathing with Ujjayi. And then as you exhale, slowly your right knee away from your chest. More deep breath. On your next exhale, let go of your shin or your thigh. Extend your arms, both arms outward into a T-leg shape. We're going to cross the right foot completely over the left. On an inhale, lower both knees over to the left. And then as you exhale, gaze over to the right. Forward twist, supine twist. Yet just another way of twisting your spine. Every pose we do in yoga, it's really about twisting our spine in all different directions. Because over 90% of your brain's nourishment and stimulation comes from the movement of your spine. And while we do all this, we maintain a steady breath. It's the only aspect of the practice that shape our mind. Go ahead and take one more breath here. On your next inhale, slowly bring both knees back to center and cross. We're going to switch sides. So go ahead and cross that left foot on top of your right knee, right thigh. Keep your left toes flexed. And then you can thread your other arm, which one it is. And thread our left arm and then grab the right shin. For reclining pigeon pose. Deep, steady breath. Maybe you give yourself permission right now to close your eyes and just go within again, reconnecting with your body, noticing how you're feeling, if anything's shifted for you throughout this practice. Take one more deep inhale here. On your next exhale, release your shin or your thigh. Extend your arms out into a T-leg shape. And then we're going to gently cross the left leg completely over the right. Inhale, lower both knees over to the right. And then as you exhale, gaze over to the left and breathe. We're almost to the end of our yoga practice. There are 8 limbs in yoga and we've only been practicing the 3rd. Yoga means union or to yoke. And the father of modern yoga, his name is Patanjali. He describes yoga as yoga, chitta, vritti, nirodha, which simply means that yoga is a removal of the waves that disturb the peace of the mind. Take one more deep breath here. On your next inhale, gently bring both knees back to center and cross. Hug your knees into your chest. Deep inhale as you maybe bring your forehead to meet your knees. Give yourself a big, big hug, a tight squeeze, thanking yourself for meeting your mat today. And then as you exhale, slowly releasing into our sweet, sweet Shavasana. Extending your legs forward, allowing them to fall away from each other, your hands by your side, your palms are facing up for receptivity. Go ahead and close your eyes and relax every single cell in your body. Giving yourself permission to relax your toes, your ankles, your shins, your knees, your thighs, your hips, your lower back, your belly, your upper back, your chest, your upper arms, your forearms, your hands, your fingers. Relax your neck, your jaw, your tongue, your ears, your eyes, your face. Soften your breath completely. Let's go Vajrahi and just breathe normally. And know that right now there is nowhere to go and nothing to do. Just Shavasana. And in today, as we close this practice together, I'd like to offer you a meditative thought. This is a passage titled Radical Aliveness. Many people live by the mantra, I have drama, therefore I am alive. If their calendars are filled to overflowing and their cell phones are ceaselessly ringing, they are convinced that they are living life to the fullest, when in actuality they are skimming the surface of existence. Business, unending socializing, and entertainment has become confused with aliveness, speediness, doingness. Overstimulation is not aliveness. As Dr. Howard Thurman says, don't worry about what the world needs. Ask yourself, what makes you come alive? And do that. Because what the world needs is people who have come alive. This means that as long as you are on the planet, you are here to deliver your gifts, your talent, and your skills with confidence and inner authority without withholding nothing. This is when you are living full out, moving in the reality of love, affluence, and artistry of being. Your radical aliveness not only affects your individual life, but life on the planet as we know it. So gently begin to bring your consciousness back into your body as you wiggle your toes and your fingers. Maybe extending your hand gently overhead if you have space available for you. Taking a deep stretch, your toes pointing forward. Your eyes remain closed if you're comfortable. And then slowly roll onto your right side first, fetal position, and pause. And then from here, bring yourself back up into a comfortable seated position on your mat. Bringing your hand into a prayer mudra by your heart and rising in gratitude and thanksgiving. Gratitude for your breath, your physical body. It's so healthy, allows you to practice yoga. Gratitude for another beautiful day and for so much more. And so with this feeling tone of gratitude, I speak the word and I give thanks. Speak the word for each of us. A word of knowing that through this yoga practice, our vibration each is lifted and awareness is expanded. And so now we go out into the world, holding high compassion for ourselves first and for others, positively impacting every sentient being that crosses our path. And as we go on to the rest of this day and on forward, we ground ourselves in the intention to live life authentically and to be radically alive. May we be safe, may we be happy, may we be healthy, and may we live with ease. And as we sit right now in this great feeling space, let us hold also a collective intention right now for all sentient beings as I say, Loka samasta sokhino bhavantu. May all beings everywhere, including myself, find freedom and happiness. The light in me honors the light shining in you. I'm grateful for this practice together as we complete this practice for today. You may bring your thumbs to your forehead or your third eye for clarity of your thoughts always. Fingers to your lips for clarity of your speech, and your hands right back to your heart for consistency of your actions. Take a deep inhale through your nose and an exhale out through your mouth. Namaste.